Women crushing it Wednesday, they feeling undefeated. Queens of the ring like Christine is. If you get in the ring with Christina, you might catch a beating. Just tune in, you gon' have to see it. Stand up if you with us, if not, they be seated. You seen them in every arena. It's me, she the photographer de la gente. She never been afraid. If you ain't took a risk, then you in the way. Shoot straight, hope you don't feel away. And Nika, who really got something to fight for. Everybody saying they're the goal. Who the one that slayed the Chupacabra? Your favorite girls.
All right, here we are.
Oh my gosh, I am so hyped after that. Shout out to Cook with a C, because that is fire. Oh my gosh, that intro, girl, I'm ready. I am so ready. How are y'all?
Yeah, that was good. He did a really good job.
He did a fabulous job.
Yeah.
Applause to him. Applause to him. And we're gonna have a hot fire show tonight. Like, I'm so freaking excited. We got so much to talk about. But before we do, it's February 8th, ladies. Valentine's coming up 6 days. In 6 days, what you got for your man? Clean him up.
You're talking to Esme on that one.
Edge him up.
You're talking to Esme on that one, not me. So I'll let you go ahead and answer that, my friend.
Yeah, what you got for your man, girl?
I definitely wrapped up that beard kit for him. And was like, well, I'll give it to him, but I can't wait till he starts smelling like that beard oil.
I know that's right. That beard oil from Manscaped.
Yes, you know what? I'm probably gonna see towards the end of the month or next month if I could we'll do a raffle and maybe raffle it off too again, because I don't have a boyfriend. So
good idea. Let's do it. Let's do a raffle. Y'all hear that?
Yeah,
we're gonna do a raffle. Shoot, I haven't even touched mine yet because I'm here in Colorado, live from the Olympic Training Center in my dorm. But when I get home, I'll donate mine too, and we can do another raffle. But men, women, go to Manscaped, get 20% off, free shipping. WCIW.
Yes.
Use our code. Use it. Do it. We did this for y'all. For both of y'all. Both of y'all. Just saying. Just saying. And shout out to Arte de Tere. She does some of our videos and our flyers. She's doing a great job. Let's put her on the map. And HCP, Hispanics Causing Panic, one of our sponsors as well. Every Monday night at 7 p.m., I believe. Go to YouTube.
Yes.
Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube.
Elza, I have your shirt on tonight. Thanks for the t-shirt again.
Oh, your shirt looks good on you. Mine was a little big. I had to
squeeze these titties in here.
Girl, that's okay. You look good. You look real good.
And I got mine.
Our guest is already backstage
Saturday with it.
Okay, so Jamel said he's taking over the show tonight. So let's see what he's got.
All right, let me out to the stream.
Oh, hey.
That caught me off guard.
Yeah.
You're like,
you was on here super early.
I told the Christine, hey, I'm ready. I had it all set up and everything.
But did you make a sandwich? I said, go make a sandwich and then come back on and we're gonna go.
I just got a Red Bull and I was cool.
Okay. Red Bull's good. Everybody hit the like button, please. Because we're gonna have a show. We're gonna definitely have a show.
Here we go.
Last weekend, first of all, Manscaped. I think you need to grow your beard out because Manscaped has a new product for beards.
No. Let me say something. Shout out to Manscaped because people don't really know that I was actually one of the first fighters to actually get them into boxing, because when I fought Lamont Roach, I had to no one really knew who Manscaped was, so I was like, you know, you gotta put it on the front. You know how they get down, put it on the front of your trunks below the waist type thing. So like, so man, like I still got my little the lawnmowers and all that.
Yeah.
So like
that's perfect.
That's how when y'all have put them on.
So we have the first official.
I still got it.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Trim the hedges. Mow the lawn.
Hey, take care of y'all hygiene. Go to Manscaped.
I'm saying.
And use
WCIW.
Yes.
Hold on. Hey, C, man. So what's up? What's up?
That's Crystal.
That's our girl. That's Crystal. That's our girl.
What's up,
You know Crystal. All right. So, what do y'all want to start with?
So, yes.
It's
You
crazy.
go, Esther. You had something to say.
I can start it. For y'all watching.
He said this is my show.
I was talking to Christine about a week ago. She was saying this show is supposed to be about fighters, how they are transitioning into retirement. And I was telling her, like, hold up. I don't know if I'm clearly fully there yet. And as you've seen, and everybody's been watching it over like the last 2 weeks, I just been in the gym. And that's why I'm so happy, because I feel like don't get me wrong, like thanks to you all who always supported me, you know, friends and family, but I feel like boxing has always been my happy place. So even if I'm not competing, like I just enjoy just being in the gym. So like that's why when you get that itch, Christine, like y'all know when the fighters get that itch again, it's like, man, maybe I don't know.
that bug.
So right now is I don't know, and you just in the gym like.
Oh, but you already know JC out there tomorrow. He coming back.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but right now I'm just having fun. Like I'm still in shape. I'm keeping my face, slim down in my body. But y'all know, like I never was, even when I was active, I was never the fighter to be like 160. Like right now I'm at 143, and like if I was to come back, I told him, listen, I told Top Rank even over the weekend, if I was to come back, I'm going back to 130. It's just why.
And you got the people to get you there. So just saying.
That's my listen. I played both roles in the manager and the fighter, so I hear everything that go. I get all that. So I'm not. But right now I'm just Christine. I'm just having fun. But don't get me wrong. Like I do miss it, but I just got to see what's available right now, and to be respectful. Like I told Brad Goodman from Top Rank. I told all of them guys, listen. I really want to. If I was to come back, I really would like to fight. I still want to fight Oscar Valdez. Oscar's my guy. Shout out to Oscar Valdez. It's for me. Y'all know me. It's never
not personal. Yeah.
For me, if I call a fighter out, it's never personal. I never dislike. It's not like I dislike you. I just want to just test myself. Yeah. And even I will fight Navarrete too. But like I said, I'm honest. I'm smart. Like, let me get to be respectful. Yeah, I would have to get a fight in between, of course, to see where I'm at. But if presented, I would love to fight one of them guys. Still, that's just me.
I feel like whenever a fighter calls somebody out, it's about respect.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you want to see where you're at. You want to challenge yourself. It's not, I mean, it could be a diss, but it's also about respect. Like you respect what they've done and you want to see what you can do. Am I wrong?
No, it's
right,
like Virgil.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he's calling people out, but it's not like it's not in a negative way. He's like, I want to fight the best because give me a shot. I want to fight the best because that's the only way I'll learn.
And technically, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Virgil Ortiz. Virgil is still one of my stable mates because, like I said, if I do come back, I will go back to mainly Robles. Even though, like I said, if people want me to go back to B&B, and I love them guys. I just did an interview recently, and I gave Bomac, Red, Isau, and Bud, the love. I still love them guys. I still love them to death. But like I said, with just the circumstances, you know what I'm saying, I would give Manny that respect because that's how I was with last. That's how I was with last. So you know what I mean? But shout out to my man, my big brother still, Red Spikes, Esau Diegas, Bomac. Me and Bomac just spoke like yesterday, matter of fact. So I still keep kind of, like I said, for me, it's never any bad feelings or anything like that. And like I said, if I was to go, if in a different world, I would love to go back to B&B. But like I said, I have a good time with Manny Robles and them guys in California. So that's just how I roll.
Yeah,
So how do
I
you
think
like
everything has to be aligned, like the
Yeah,
timing,
exactly. It
the
gotta make sense.
situation. Yeah, for sure, it has to make sense.
Like I
So
said,
how
y'all
do
know.
you like the commentating?
No, I mean, comments. See, that's the problem. I'm not gonna lie. The commentating is the problem because when you watching fights up close, that's the problem for a fighter. Like, damn, let me get up in there. I know if
You're
I
like,
get,
I could beat him.
yeah, exactly. It's like, yo, if I get up in there, because like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, it really was the fight over the weekend up close. Shout out to Navarrete. He did what he had to do. He should have hard up a Drew champion from him
Yep.
being in like serious trouble and coming back like that, you know. But I was saying to myself, like, yo, the way you gotta box him, you can't get too brave and want to sit there and slug with him because like I'm like, oh, you gotta box with him. But like I'm critiquing him, like, you know what? I saw so after that fight, I got up, took the headsets off, and I was like, yo,
Started shadow boxing.
you know, I need to get it. I need to get it. Like, nah, champ, I see you getting that itch. I'm like, nah. I see some things like. Shout out to me because even me and Oscar, like we made before he got in the ring, we made eye contact and it was just like one of these like, you know, like yo, I'm still like I see you, bro. But
If you want to come back,
yeah, no, like I wish you the best of luck, Oscar. But like, hey, I'm in it. When I get back home, I'm back in the gym on Monday, and that's what I've been doing. Like, man, today before I got on the show, I just finished sparring. I'm sparring heavyweights. I'm sparring guys. Yeah, I'm sparring everybody. It's on my like, it's on my Instagram. My stories. Like, I'm getting back in the rhythm of getting my timing and everything back. So like, just in case, like, hey
Just in
champ.
case they need you.
So you think commentating is helping you get more of an itch to fight because you're right up there, right on.
Let me say this. Let me say this because this
You see something.
No, this is things I don't know. This is things behind the scenes. But I'm gonna tell y'all some funny stories. So for like the last several months, I'm talking about like months, it's really I'm blaming Andre Ward and I'm blaming my man because every time I see him in a fight, he's like, bro, you coming back? I'm like, yo, Dre. He like, nah, bro, because this is the last fight. He's seen the recent videos. He's like, nah, bro, I'm a fighter too. You out here working out. You must be coming back. You gotta come. Like Dre wants me to come back. Dre.
So we're gonna put it on Dre now. Okay.
Dre and Tim. I'm putting on Tim too. Tim over there,
I can see that.
Tim over there massaging my like, oh, you kind of strong. Like, yo, stop playing, Tim.
Or maybe they don't want you to take their spot.
No,
commentating.
Here comes devil's advocate.
Yeah, exactly. Nike, all guys be the one, but like, no, it's not so much of that. I just think like, you know, because they're fighters in their own rights also. Like, y'all see it every once in a while, like Andre Ward, you know, a post will pop up like he want to fight Canelo. This one, so like, I get it. Like, I now understand. Like, as a fighter, it never leaves you. So it was like for me,
yeah.
Like,
I think Andre would have came back already if he didn't have that insurance
exactly.
thing. He would have came back already because he obviously has an itch. Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
No. I would say this. I'm gonna have to take credit like for this. Even now, I'm not saying he's coming back, but like even like Tim Bradley, he's even like slimming down and you know getting himself back in health and healthy and everything like that because you know that's how we are. It's just a fighter. Christine, you
like superheroes ready to like fly in and do what you got to do.
Yeah. Shout out to my man. Hey, I see my man with I see the thing on the bottom. Jamel on my like you know me. I fight everybody. I don't care. Like
that was Esme right here.
I fight everybody. Even like no, there's nothing like in Spawn. It was like man, you still strong and like I'm like Nike's gonna say something, but like I don't like for me. I ain't do no roll work yet. I ain't been doing no sit-ups, nothing, but like. I just been going to the gym.
So do you still have the washboard abs? I'm just saying.
That's good. Yeah, listen, that's good metabolism. Everybody like, who is that Benjamin? Like, I'm the worst. Like, I eat whatever I want, but I just have that. It just
I don't like people like you.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm gonna still be whatever. Like when if y'all ever see me with a gut, I'm done with boxing.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm done with boxing, but like. No, I just like even now. I think today was my second time sparring since last May. And
Nice.
I'm in there with I spar with like 3 different guys from around my weight all the way to heavyweight. But I'm just a fighter, so I'm just working, because in my mind, like I was telling them, listen, it's like, why you sparring these big guys? Because I'm thinking like, if I gotta fight a guy like Navarrete in the future somewhere, let me get used to getting hit again by a bigger punch. I'm not saying that he's a big, but I'm still like, I want to get used to knowing how my body reacts to certain punches. That's why
But I want to ask you, did you feel like Navarrete, he like took his opponent lightly because he was a replacement, so he didn't do everything that he should have done, or was it just the same old Navarrete?
Yeah, I think it was kind of both. Let me just say, beyond the ring. My bad. I ain't mean to break your heart.
This was Rachel Donaire.
I ain't mean to break your heart back. Listen, Carl's my guy. Listen, I was a
That's
fan.
Rachel Donaire. That's Rachel Donaire.
Oh, Rachel, Rachel.
We love Rachel.
That's my guy, Rachel.
Rachel's the shit.
No, matter of fact, Rachel, I had to get him back for that fight against her. No, these are my guys. I'm like, yo, I seen what Carl felt in the Nonito fight. Now I'm gonna get his ass back. Rachel, we gotta talk. Like,
they should get you on their. They have a YouTube show.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I like Rachel, and I respect you three because, like I said, I like to see women, getting involved more with boxing, and the women that actually know their shit. And that's why I give y'all respect. So like,
appreciate that.
Like Rachel. Now Rachel, a real one. Rachel, I'm glad Nito's
she's a real one.
Yeah, I'm glad he was in my way, because she be going in on her. I'm like, yo, chill, Rachel.
She would have whooped you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got something for your ass over there, Mel. I ain't messing with Rachel.
I know that's right.
But
I know that's right.
But for me, like.
No, I wanted to ask you, so you were saying that Navarrete, you feel like maybe he wasn't taking his opponent as seriously. Oh, yeah. But then again, he is kind of reckless at times. But for him to be able to come back the way he did, I had him all the way. I think you did too, Esme. I think you were like saying like, shh, it's all good. He's gonna come back.
I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm commentating, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm looking like, damn, he in trouble. Yo, make sure, get me this fight. Christina Potter right next. I'm sitting there talking. I'm like, yo, if he make it out this fight, make sure we get in line to go that route if I come back. For go back to what you were saying though, Christina. I think it was one of the things where like he felt like, because like again, Wilson, he wasn't known. But every time I look at, because Christine, you're like really heavily into the amateur scene. So every time I see a guy like that, I'm like, yo,
yes,
he only got 11 fights, but he's fighting for the title. Nah, it's something behind it. You gotta watch this dude.
Yep,
like,
he's coming around the corner. Here he comes.
Yeah, I'm like, and he's young, so I'm like, yo, I'm telling Christina, like, yo. I'm not underestimating this kid because I'm like a lot of people I'm not gonna say no names, but a lot of people around that dealing with that card, they felt that Wilson had a good chance against Navarrete because they like, listen, he's here for a reason. So I'm like,
yep.
Well,
I'm waiting for the poster just signed by Top Rank. I'm just saying.
I got you.
I'm waiting for the poster.
I get them together. I got him. I got you, Christine. I got you.
Yeah, I think they might like,
I'm watching the fight. I'm like, he has trouble dealing with boxers, but to Navarrete's credit,
tough as shit.
I give him all the credit in the world. Like he's a world champion, a 3-time division world champion for a reason, because what he lacks in technique, he makes up with heart. And his conditioning, because like you gotta catch him. Like he was getting, like his last 2 fights. Matter of fact, he was getting outboxed early.
Yep.
But when you want to sit there and when people start feeling like, oh, I got him, and oh, he's not what he used to be, they get you brave, and it's like, yo, you gotta stick with the game plan, because another people don't realize. Me and Christina Pancha, like when we're commentating, our table is literally maybe like like not even like a few inches from the blue corner. So Barry Hunter's my guy. So I'm listening to everything they're saying, and they're saying all the right things. But like, you know, Wilson, he's still young in his career. So, he's still young in his career. So like, he wasn't picking up. Like when he got hurt, grab him. There's nothing wrong. Yo, this is
grab him, walk him
up. Walk him.
Yes.
So like, but some of these kids, they get too brave for their own good, and that's what get them caught up. For me,
Yep.
I would
take your time. Take your time.
I would say this: if I was in that position, I think I would just. I'm like, listen, I'm not no Deontay Wilder, no Tank Davis type, but I got pop. But at the same time, my best attribute is just boxing. So like, I'm not gonna sit there and toe to toe, and it's always the ones you don't see coming that hurt you. Like, he throwing them from here. I'd rather be at a good distance so I can see everything, his movement, and just box. But like, when he was boxing, he was doing good. But that's why I was like, you know what? I think I need to pick up this phone.
And you know what? Nobody knows this because I haven't talked about it. But I feel very privileged and very honored because there was one time when I was able to do mitts with Jamel Herring in Fort Worth in Texas. And I was like, okay, let's go. So my husband grabbed the mitts. He was going to do
that was before for Fredden. Sorry, Rachel. You can blame Christine because she helped me do it.
Don't blame me.
Rachel,
no, we stick together.
Go ahead and take it up top.
Right. But that was one of the highlights of my career. I mean, I've dealt with many, many people. Done mitts and work corners for many people. But that was just like, ooh, this is good. This is really good.
That was basically a compliment of, you know, my trainers at the time, you know, Bomac, Red, and them having trust in you. So, like I said, again, shout out to them because, like I said, they was like, yeah, you just work out. And the people don't know, Christine is a real one, y'all. She came through, picked me up, went to the gym. We worked out, you know, we had, you know, and later on, I ended up getting the biggest victory of my career at the time. So, like, you know, I was paying tribute to those who helped me along the way. I don't care if it was one day or we did a whole camp. You know, you was there when I needed you because I still needed to work out during that fight week. So you was there for me. So again, thank you, Christine.
That was fun.
Writing Yogi has a question.
I saw that.
She said, Dubai. You in De La Hoya?
Listen, I don't know. He got better abs than me now, so I don't know if Oscar. I'm like, yo,
he paid for that.
I know you can have those too if you pay for them.
Right. I'm not doing this. So
that was funny.
The contract got signed by Ryan. We're just waiting on Tank Davis. But as you can see, come on, Oscar, go ahead and sit down, bro.
Yeah, that was funny. But you know what? Kind of backtracking a little bit. Christina Poncher, I'm sorry. Look, I will never like diss females that are trying to do what they do, but Christina is the greatest right now. Female commentator. We've heard other commentators, females. I know they trying to do what they do, and I support them, but nobody can do it like Christina.
I don't want those shade, but the ones over there in the zone.
I'm just saying.
They be talking about at the time. They be mad. They be too biased. Like one thing I picked up from Christina was like, I got my own style, of course, but like she really helped me mold into like now I'm picking up things and cues. Like I wish I can like hear our chemistry on
it's great. It's great.
We'll feed off each other. Like she'll say something and she'll like give me a sign to like an alley-oop. You know what I mean? But like I don't like doing commentary without her because I'm so used to it. It's the chemistry. So like
right sock, left sock, you need it.
That's why I was happy when she had got the call to do the Clarissa Shields the last fight with Michaela on the Savannah Marshall. You know that because she really put in the work, and I'm actually happy now that she's actually hired now by ESPN because she earned it, and it's not, and I guess she earned it. So
hell yeah.
No, but I will say this. But I don't agree with her. She doesn't want me. She doesn't want me fighting no more. She wants me to stay with her. And comment, I'm like,
I don't blame her. Y'all are a great duo.
oh no,
Well, I would think that she would want to keep working with somebody who's doing after work too. So if you're not working with somebody who's not pulling their weight, like you gotta do the whole.
I'm still stick with her. That's my girl, but like she really want me to like it. This is the thing though. It's like this, like with me, like the reason why I started boxing again because like retirement got boring. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I can't.
That's what they say.
Like I mean, you're like yes. Last night, I just got a I was proud of myself because as a manager because I just got a deal done with one of my fighters. Shout out to my man, my man Marshall Kaufman. You know, we spoke, but and we got the deal done. But like that's cool, but it's like I want to be that fighter that I got the deal done with. I want to be back in the gym. So it was like, if I could do both, that's a blessing. But like, I can't. I don't like sitting on the sideline, especially if I know my body is still able to get back. It's hard. So that's what made. He's like, nah, Jamel, you staying right here with me. Like, I'm not going nowhere. I might go occasionally.
You're like, I'm still here, but I'm gonna do this over here too.
She was trying to scare me. She's like, yeah, if you leave,
somebody might come in your spot, right?
But like I said, but again, like they just brought on board my girl, who's actually a good supporter, Sinisa Estrada. She's always like,
oh my gosh, I was so happy.
No, yeah,
she's so freaking happy. We love her.
Yeah, she's actually happy that I actually started just working out again. Because if you go just look on like Twitter, she'll like everything, like all my videos I put up.
Yeah, she's the shit.
Niece's a real one. Like she's been very, very supportive. She was like, yo. Matter of fact, I actually took her spot over the weekend because, she had to deal with a failing situation, whatever. But like she told him, like, listen, if I can't do the commentary, let Jamel do it. So
she's amazing.
She's a real one. She's a real one like that.
And then I saw she started working with our girls, perfecting athletes, and I was just like, hell yeah.
Because of you?
Yes. But you know what?
Yo.
I want Sinisa on the show. Every time I see her, I'm like, hey, Sinisa. She's probably like, who is this lady? But I talk to her like I know her. But because I feel like I know her. I love her. She's amazing. She's fucking amazing.
I'm glad she moved to Top Rank.
Me too. Oh
Best
my
decision.
gosh.
Yeah.
She was sitting on the shelf.
And her and Michaela.
Listen, I ain't gonna go into that. I know all about that shit behind it. That's that.
I know you do.
But but now that you're working commentating, you gotta keep some secrets.
No, I'll tell you this. I give her mad respect because like she was going through it, trying to,
she said she was. She didn't fight in over a year.
Yeah, but like, so I tried. She was. That's why I wasn't really tripping. Even now, like I ain't been back in the ring since like May 21st. I can't trip because I seen what she had to go through in terms of getting back in the ring, and she's a fighter. Like she's a real fighter. Like
she sure is.
Like that's her thing. Like
she said she'll fight Marlene in the street in the front yard.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get into that. Me and Marlene was.
I'm just saying. That's just what you said.
Marlena cursed me in the past a few times.
I know, y'all. I know.
Shout out to Team USA 2012.
Wait, does Marlene still fight?
Yeah, she got
girl.
She's out of Marlene friends.
I see you.
Yeah, cool.
I see you.
Shout out to Marlene and Stars. I'm just saying that.
Yes, absolutely. We respect everybody. Absolutely.
But that's what I wanted to share with y'all. So we speak about women's boxing.
We're all sidetracking, yes.
Which I love women's boxing. I will say that me and JC just got some great news 2 days ago. Micaiah Krebs is strap season.
Oh, okay. Micaiah, that's my girl.
That's my girl.
Yes.
She's so.
It's strap season for Micaiah. So Micaiah's going. I think we're getting her ready for like. She wanted to fight in April. Micaiah, because Micaiah, don't know, she's a fighter. All she want to do is fight. But we had to push it back a bit in May. So don't be surprised she popped on Devin Lomachenko somewhere around that time.
Oh yes, I love it.
But it's
okay. I'll be calling you. But
it's gonna be for.
I thought she was supposed to fight in Cali. I thought
Ooh.
Micaiah was supposed to fight in Cali
I think,
soon.
you know, when things, Christine
I was
knows,
waiting for that.
when things change up, you know, you gotta move. You gotta go. But
Yep, hit while the iron is hot.
right now, I can say right now we have it to where she'll probably fight for at least 2 belts in this year.
Oh man, that's
Like
awesome.
yeah. So anybody, you look at them champions around at 118, she coming for them champions.
All
Sorry,
Okay.
Ain't no,
sorry,
don't
Ebony.
apologize.
Like,
Don't
sorry,
apologize.
Ebony, but you on the radar too, Ebony. You know, I'm just saying.
Oh, please take it from her. Please take it from her. Please take it from her. Please take it from her.
When and where I'm there.
Bridges
I'll
isn't
be
on
like,
that level.
I gotta go. I'm leaving
She's
camp.
not.
I gotta go.
It'll be hard to get that fight because I don't think Ebony would accept that fight.
If y'all say too much, y'all might scare these people. Y'all know
That's what I'm saying.
gonna happen.
That's
The
what I'm like, yeah.
the social media era is the worst, in my opinion, because when everybody with those stories start getting out, I think it breaks the it starts breaking those fighters their mental down. They be like, you know what?
I don't want to fight it. Yeah.
Just stay away from certain fighters. But now Micaiah Krebs, we shout out to my man Luda Belly.
She's real. She's a real one, that's for sure.
She is.
I am so excited.
She needs way more exposure, like way more exposure.
Oh, no,
Because
it's coming.
somebody
It's
to
coming.
follow.
Oh, it's coming.
And you know, whatever we can do, we're gonna do it.
Oh no, yeah.
So-
But she love y'all too. She love y'all.
She was in Tijuana, and I tried to go down there and shoot, but I forgot what's his name was telling me. He was like, it was pretty last minute. I wanted to go down there and shoot her, but it was like the day of.
Yeah. But yeah, she's my thing. I spoke to her last night on the phone. I was like, listen, Micaiah, you just keep having that championship mindset, and you're gonna get the exposure. Because I want to get her to the point where all she does is focus on solely boxing. Like I want like that's how we are. Me and Jerry as a managers. Like I'm not into like we're not greedy. Like I'm not into the kill, the drain, the fighter. If anything, I feel happy when I see fighters succeeding and living out their dreams.
Lift them up, because that's what everybody wants. That everybody wants somebody that's going to say, you know what, I got you, let's go. You know, absolutely. And it always comes back.
Oh, who said I look like a nightclub? It's the man cave. This is what
yeah, this is man cave.
But I thank you though. It ain't a nightclub, but it's the man cave though. But like, matter of fact, this is the first time I've been down here for y'all, because like I said, for me, I've just been focusing on slowly getting my mind and body together. So I'm back on just boxing. Like I'll do what I gotta do, take care of my my little ones and everything like that. But like when I kind of hit the gym, I'm there every day now, faithfully. Like that's just me.
I like it. I like it a lot. I wanted to ask you, so last weekend we had some fire shows. You know, we had Alicia Baumgartner as a co-main event against Makaled for I think it was the WBA.
Mm-hmm.
What were your thoughts on that? Like, did you see any kinks in anybody's game? Did you think, you know what, this is
I mean, because Alicia, she started out strong. She does what we do. She obviously she knows she probably got to work more on her conditioning at times. But other than that, what can you really say? She's undisputed. You know what I mean? But also, but one thing I will say is this: when I became a champion, because at one point it was always Christine, well, fighters is I want to get to the title. I want a title shot. I want a title shot. So you always you're working to get that belt. But once you get that belt, it's not done, because now it's like, damn, they be having you like, oh well, we got these 4 champions, but he's not quite as good as this. So it's now you got to take it to another level. Like, yo, I got to step my game up. So bad thing.
Yep. You got to keep those titles.
Yeah, you got to keep. You can't just be satisfied with just being champion, because now it's like because you get to a point in your career where they start now comparing you to other champions, and
always.
So it's like, damn, I thought it was rough just winning the belt, but it's even harder now. Not only trying to keep them, but trying to basically put on these performances in the public's eyes to where they think like, oh, he could be considered a pound, or he could be considered a great. You gotta work.
That's true.
You gotta continue pushing yourself. You can't just be satisfied with just being champion.
Yep, that's very true. That's very true. And I mean, I think she did what she had to do. She sealed it. She sealed the deal. I think, in my opinion, I saw an interview. I don't know if this is true or not, but she was saying something about she was going to move up to 135. Well, we already know Michaela's moving up to 135. And Michaela said something. She said, you know what? Honestly, the fight between you and I is the money fight. You know, she never got paid more money in her life. That's what everybody wants to see. They want to see the rematch. They want it to be clear.
Michaela,
and what are your thoughts on that?
Let me say this though, because Michaela, my girl, just like I said, we was teammates. Like I said, me and her was winning national title. We actually won national titles at the same weight class, 141, and then we won world championships as a pro in the same way. So me and Michaela, we always been like right there. But like for Michaela, one thing I would tell her, like, I love that she has that fighter instinct, but it's like, yo, just don't keep that. You gotta keep those emotions sometimes checked in, because I watch everything and it's like I get where she's coming from, but like, yo, fans out here is ruthless. Like
ruthless,
like
ruthless.
They'll say you're bitter, you're emotional, your soul. So I'm like, yo, I get that you want that rematch, but like, don't press them so hard, because if anything, it's gonna make it like when it's time to go to the table, they're going to, like you see when Eddie Hearn said,
let it come.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we'll do the rematch, but what offer is top? So you got if you look thirsty or say too desperate, they're gonna treat you anyway. But like JC was telling me, I don't want to put her on the spot, but JC was telling me yesterday that Sinisa had a good conversation with Michaela and was like, listen, if you want that Bumgarner fight, don't press so much to get it at 130. If you're going to 35, go to 35. Go get those belts and become the fighter that everybody has to come see. You know what I'm saying? Because if Alicia's tomorrow moving up, she'll have to come see you anyway. But like, I agree. All that back and forth for months it's pointless, and it's like, it makes you look like you like.
But you don't think it keeps her name and the fight a little bit?
Listen, she don't have to, she don't have to do like Michaela. She don't have to chase one person. Like she like, listen, I want to fight the best at 135 and keep it like that, and people are still going to tune in. She got a good following. But when y'all arguing all the time, and today in the world of social media, I mean, just look at the Bud and Arrow. Like, yo, it's like it gets ugly and it gets nowhere. So it's like, if anything, if you like they say, actions speak louder than words. So go do what you gotta do. Start winning titles elsewhere, whatever. Because she got all the belts now at 30. If you want 35, go win a belt or two or whatever. She got to come see you. So like, there's no need to be out there always pressing. Like, I get it. We know you want to fight in a rematch, but like, just do you, Michaela. Do what you do best, which is fight. Continue, get back to the winning streak. And like one thing I said to myself before I came to y'all, I was on the show, was like, I know I'm never going to speak about my own situation, but like for me, like, I don't live in the past. I acknowledge it. I acknowledge my mistakes in the past from like fighting wise, but I don't live in the past. Like you'll never see me cry about the Shakur fight or the Jamel Ortiz fight. You know what I mean? Like, even now, it's funny. Jamel Ortiz is actually like, that fight is why people wanted to come back, because they seen how we looked against Lomachenko. And this is what I was talking about with you guys earlier when I was saying about the Wilson and Navarrete fight. Yeah, for Wilson, he was unknown, so nobody they didn't give him a shot. Right. They was like, oh, this is a 2-0 fight until he fights. They did, yeah. Last minute. They gave me the same talk for Ortiz when I had lost. Oh, he lost to a guy that I knew. But then when I see him against Lomachenko, oh, Jamel, you gotta come back. You gotta come back. Yeah, that was really. That's why I'm like, you can't not fight just because you don't know a fighter doesn't mean that they're not good. And
that's true. It's like Pitbull, Cruz, and Javante. Exactly. No one really knew Pitbull. Yeah, you
know a fighter don't mean they're not good.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like with Ortiz, he was almost in a situation where he's going to fight Shakur next. So like, but his name is there now where he can be like, yo, I want to fight this top guy, and then people are giving him his respect.
This is a good question right here. Like it's kind of like it's in my head too. But so question for Herring: thoughts on Eddie Hearn? Bidding only what? Now that's a big number for undisputed and champion in McCaskill versus Habazin. He tells the promoter women's boxing the best, but lost another bid. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, like he can't really say too much because you gotta get your female fighters in there too. Right?
Damn that.
I didn't ask. Yes.
Nah, damn. Now I'm looking like, yo, come on, Eddie. You could have made that a smooth 100 at least.
Right.
That's kind of who does that. Now that's like saying let me bid for 99, 99.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
like,
Like
come
on
on.
the Price is Right show.
$9.99.
The Price is Right.
Yes.
Nah, but to Eddie, to A's defense, like I said on that, even though I don't agree with that number, but sometimes it's not even just Eddie, it's promoters. Like they put these certain numbers out because certain fighters they don't sell, so that's when they feel like, yo, you're not bringing no income in terms of tickets, and maybe that's for like championship or undisputed. Though you like, yeah, of course you want to at least see at least six figures. Like for me, I'm always fighting for women's boxing. Like that's why even now with Micaiah, like I want her to fight. And like I'm not just focus on boxing. I don't like to see like, I mean, Jessica McCaskey, like shout out to her, but like she's still a banker. You know what I'm saying? She still got a 9 to 5. No, I want my female fight. I just signed Jessica Bob also. So yeah, I want my female fighters. No, I don't like to use the term female fighters. I want my fighters
right
to just be comfortable and like, yo, why the fuck, like I'm all about being fair, so I don't think like it's cool, because even now it's cool for me to sit back and just wait, you know what I mean, and wait and sit back and do whatever. And if I come back, I'm good. But if I'm not, I'm comfortable because I never had those issues in terms of finances. But like, I don't like when y'all see my our women boxers out here, they put their heart and soul just
and really struggling for real.
Yeah. Still be ahead at work, you know what I mean? And then like, yo, nah.
Or get passed over. Over.
Yo, pay fighters like you would pay any other fighter. If they sell tickets, then pay them the way you would pay, or something close the way you would pay a male fighter, especially if they put asses in seats. Now they not put asses in seats, whatever. Then, but still take care of them. You know, so don't have them out there like. And I hate that, and we see it like more than seem like, well, we giving you more than we normally get. No, that's not cool. That's like saying like we doing you a favor, so take it or leave it. No, pay. Listen, if people are tuning in and they got a good fan base and they put their heart and soul to it, yo, take care of the women. That's how I look at it.
Sure.
I don't like. That's one thing I always say to I give credit to a guy like Jake Paul. Like when he took the Man of Serrano on his belt, he was giving up some of his purse to make sure that she was good. So
see, I respect that. Like at first, I was like, "Who is this? What is he doing?" But then when I heard what he was doing for women boxing, I was like, you know what? Okay, I respect this.
I can't knock it. Yeah, I may not be a fan of his fight,
right?
But him as a person, like, you know what, that was some real shit that you did, and that's just me. Like I know one thing, like my man JC, he take care of Sanisa. Like Sanisa she doing better than some of these male fighters. But again, she earned it. She worked to that. So like
she earned it.
Yeah. She started from where he was fighting in weight classes above her weight, and she's fighting everybody. Like she had to go through the struggle to get it where she is. So like that's an example that I see. Like, yo, I told Micaiah can tell you, like, she'll tell you herself, like, I don't take nothing from Micaiah. I'm like, yo, listen, I know you got camp coming up, so I'm gonna help you. We're gonna help you with camp set up. I know that cost right there. We're gonna help you get a place in California when you train with Manny. I told even Misael Lopez. I tell my fighter, listen, I just want y'all to be focused.
Yes.
I don't want y'all to be focused on
worrying about nothing else.
I need money for this. Nah,
awesome.
Come to me and JC, and we'll take care of you guys, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out down the road when y'all get to that level where y'all making y'all comfortable, making y'all. But like other than that, like I don't live in that old school way of boxing where like managers is taking like 33%. 33% is too much. No fight,
right.
Even with Bomac never took no 33% from me when he was my manager. So like I actually learned from Bomac and them how to do things at times.
Yeah.
So like I seen Bo and them take care of me, make sure that I was good, and they was happy with the agreement we had. I'm like, yo, that's how I'm gonna look out for my fighters. I'm not gonna be that greedy dude to be like and drain you, because that takes a lot of motivation out of a fighter. Anyway, it's just like, yo, what am I?
It does.
I'm fighting for free. So like, what am I fighting for? But no,
absolutely.
I need you at your best so you can get there. Not only it ain't just about money. I want like everybody's dream is to become a world champion. I told Makai and everybody in my stable, listen, the money comes within the fights, and they definitely come with the belt. So right now, you just focus on becoming a world champion, and let me just take care of whatever you need to take care of.
Let me ask you this. So let's say you're managing Amanda Serrano. Okay, she just won last weekend against Erica Cruz.
Can I go back to that 2 questions? Yeah, keep that one up. Finish that one.
Okay, real quick. So Amanda Serrano beat Erica Cruz last weekend. Okay, Erica Cruz was a dog. She came forward. I mean, she may not have been looking at Amanda, but she was throwing bombs. Okay, it was dangerous.
You did, Esme.
After that, here comes Katie Taylor. Everybody wants to see the rematch, but the rematch is May 20th in Ireland. You as a manager, what say you? For me, as a coach, I'm like, that's too soon. We took like 2 years off her life.
The fight she had with Cruz. Shout out to Cruz. They did it. That's a good one. And sometimes even as a manager, it's not even managers. Because like I said, Christine, you a coach, so like even a coach and manager, sometimes you get placed in positions where like it's one of those take it or leave it moments. Like,
yeah,
they obviously had that already mapped out.
If you don't take it, we'll get somebody. And especially over there overseas, she can fight anybody. So it's like I get it, and it's one of those things because I've been put in situations. Listen, I was in a situation when 2016. I was undefeated. I was feeling myself. So like the Shavakov fight, I got like a 3.5 week notice for that fight.
Yeah.
And they was like, come on, Mel, it's 4th of July weekend. So what they did, like you a Marine.
Yep.
We need somebody. So I was like, whatever. But like I learned from my mistakes. And it's one of the things like you gotta actually speak with a fighter, see what they meant. Like Amanda, how you feel after this? Listen, you want to take this? So you gotta speak with your fighter. But yeah, it's one of those things where like they probably see something. We're not stupid. We know how boxing works. They probably see something like, yo, we gotta get her now before
exactly.
But
so the other side is smart.
They announced the fight like right after so they already had it mapped out.
It could be one of them things where like they basically had that fight already signed before she got in the ring time. Because
they did because they had the
everything. So Cruz already lost before she got in the ring.
Got in there, yeah.
I mean, but we just seen a similar situation with Tank last fight. They already had the Ryan Garcia fight already.
Oh, we're gonna talk about Tank too. We're gonna talk about that.
Basically done, whatever. But it was like, get this fight out the way, and then April, we there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. This is a good question right here, though. Nika, you want to read it off?
I will. This is from boxing pound for pound Jack. He wants to know. Question for Herring. You are a role model for kids inside and outside the ring. But do you feel fighters like Shakur and Tank associating with gang and rap culture sends a negative influence to the youth?
No, okay. I'll say this. And shout out to my man Shakur. Me and Shakur, we talk all the time. Shakur actually vouched for me to commentate his fight in April. So like me and Shakur, we actually got a lot closer over the past couple of years.
And he fights the day before my birthday. Ugh. Sorry.
We're gonna make sure you have birthday on April 8th before then. But like the answer to Jack's question is like this, like, and Christine, you probably know too as well. Same thing with both of y'all. Like boxing, it always fits. Like sometimes, like with certain fighters, they always fit with the pop culture, what's going on in today's world. So like I can't. I mean, even like back then, Roy Jones was hanging out with rappers and doing what he do, whatever. But like, I think my brother just showed me something recently where Shakur basically made an announcement that listen, I'm not a street guy. I'm from the streets, but I'm not a street guy, so I'm not an associate. Because we're not stupid. We see all the stuff with Jay Prince and Offset and like you never want to get mixed in that stuff. So I'm glad that Shakur actually spoke out and was saying, listen, I know Jay Prince Nike is not a fan of Shakur. We know that.
I am not. I don't give a fuck. I don't give two
No, Jay
fucks.
Prince, like Shakur put out, like, listen, that's my manager, but I don't get into that. Don't, and I give him credit for that. At least trying to distance himself from all that negativity. But like, I can't really speak on tanking them because you know what I'm saying. It looks people. Let's be honest. People don't go playing on fight night when that rap or whatever is
Right.
walking their asses out to the ring and it's like,
they're lit. Let's go.
He killed that.
Sure.
But like, man, as long as they keep it to where it's fun, it's fun, and for the sport, I don't care what Tank and Shakur do with they personal lives. Like, the main thing, I'll text Shakur, even after the whole thing went down with the with takeoff. I hit up Shakur and I was like, "Yo, you all right? You good?" Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm good." And that's it. I don't need to get into details. As long as you good,
Right.
I'm like, "Yo, you need to stay low and get away from all that."
He needs to stop trying to act like he's a gangster, like a real gangster. Just because Jay
What did
Prince
they say?
is one, he's not one.
He just said, "Listen, I'm from the street, but I'm not a street person." That's it.
Yeah. But let me ask you this. So Keyshawn, he let a statement out. I think it was today or yesterday. He was like, I'm going to read it. He said, he was talking about Tank. He said, "All right, Tank, at this point, bro, fight somebody, bro." This is after his fight that he just had. You're selling out arenas, a superstar. You was a pro before the Devin Haney's, the Shakur Stevensons, and the Tios. All of that. You got to fight somebody. When the F are you going to fight somebody? This is after he fought Hector Garcia. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, Keyshawn doing what we're supposed to be doing. Think about it. A lot of young fighters that's how they do. Like they're hungry. They may not be technically ready or not in position to fight those world champions, but like they'll let you know they're coming. So I'm not mad at it. I mean, a lot of the fight, it could have been more disrespectful. We've seen it. We always see yeah. But
to me, it wasn't disrespectful. To me, it was just like, I'm asking you this question.
So
yeah,
I'm not mad at it. I mean, that's what he's supposed to do. I mean, look at matter of fact, in Keyshawn's situation, he got dudes calling him out. You know what I'm saying, from over there.
Austin.
His own, yeah, Austin and all. So like that's just the nature of a fighter. But like, you know, so I'm not. He's not wrong. You know, hey, all right, Tank. You know, you got him out the way. Let's see these fights that the fans want to see at least. You know, but Tank is at least giving us one with Ryan. But I get where Keyshawn coming from, but he's not wrong. He's just hungry.
And I feel like when he does fight Ryan, then maybe a lot of these questions will be put to rest. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think you'll always find somebody that's still gonna
for one or the other.
They're still gonna bark. I mean, let's even go to the welterweight division. Like my man Blair Cobbs, he called everybody. He don't care if he lose.
Yeah.
Like they just beat up what's his name over here that's like 10 times skillful better than him. He's still calling him out like, I want to fight the Buds, I want to fight the Roaches, and I mean, he's doing what he gotta do.
I got a Roach in camp right now. He looks nice. Just saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
C. Mazzo made a comment here, but I'm going to respectfully disagree with that. So
we love you, Crystal, but she disagrees.
Yes, big time.
Listen. Steve Henry for years. I don't never take shit to heart with me. Like even like me as a fighter, and I give him all the credit in the world for his skill set. But at that time, I just want to see where I'm at as a fighter. I don't care what you're saying. Like I know, because I know it's nothing real. Like it's nothing like personal with me. So I'm like, I don't care what you say. Let's just fight. You know what I'm saying? The better man wins. But that's just how I work.
So me personally, I have like 2 questions for you, and then I don't know what the girls have for you. But for me personally, Serrano and Taylor, who wins?
You know, like you gotta look at the circumstances around where they fighting in too. That's how I look at everything. You gotta look at everything. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, I thought Serrano, you know, edged out the first fight. And I like Kitty Taylor, don't get me wrong, but I thought Serrano edge that out, you know, just from her aggression and the way she was coming. Like she was fighting like a dog. But like I think her last fight with Cruz, she showed some you know some chinks in her armor basically. Like I always say like well Amanda can box, but it's like she gets into that place where she likes to brawl and she wants to fight. So like I think she's gonna try to do that again with Taylor, of course, especially over there. But I think like just from the love and the huge fight. Listen, I was in the Olympics with Katie Taylor back in 2012, and I never forget when she had came out and the reception she had got as an Olympian. I was like, oh yeah, ain't nobody winning over here.
The superstar.
And this is the UK. This is in Ireland. This is the UK back then. But like, she's still like it's just like say like you know that influence that she has also an influence with the judges. So I was like, if Serrano don't go over there and just like beat her down from however long it lasts or from start to finish, she's not gonna get the nod. They're not gonna give her the nod that she wants. It's not Katie's fault because Katie don't control the judges, but they're just boxing. We see it all the time.
And I love you and respect you, but I really felt like Katie edged it out. That's my opinion. I felt like that felt that way.
Yeah, it was one of
that's why it needs a rematch.
Yeah, it all depends.
You both have the same.
It all depends what the judges like and what they look at. Some judges like aggression. Some judges like scoring. So you can't do it. Like even like you, we didn't even go Maya Bumgarner fight. Like that fight was like.
Yeah, I thought Mayer edged it out too.
Depending how you looking at it.
Right.
Somebody say, hey, Michaela started too late. That's the reason why. Somebody say that
she did start late. Yes.
But at the end of the day, it was too close to fight. It's not like I said. I hate when people start using the term robbery all the time. Like, it was a close
no robbery.
No, it was a close fight. That deserves a rematch.
And it depends on the soil that you're on. Like what soil you on. I mean, it really does.
He does.
But I have one more. So Oshaki Foster versus Ray Vargas, which is coming up this weekend. I think it's this weekend, right?
Good one.
I think so.
Shout out to Oshaki. Me and him, like I've known him since amateurs. We never had an issue together. But I knew like we was looking at each other like, listen, we might have to run it. But like Oshaki, like I like him because we had like similar ways of coming into box, like in the rankings at least, because like you know he had a few setbacks.
Yes,
he got himself together, and now he's at a world title level. So like, I give a lot of room for underdog, but like
he hadn't had a fair shake.
Yeah, Ray Vargas is still his linkiness and his height and everything. He's still a dangerous dude, but I think it's gonna be a good one. Like, but for me, I feel as if that whole division is open. That's the only reason why I would come back. Cause like I'm like, let's be honest, like 135 is too packed. Like if you come back, all you're gonna do is get in line, have to wait. Like, but like 130 right now, you got belts over here scattered. So it's like it's always a way to get back in the mix. But I'm looking at that fight. I'm looking at my man Joe, trying to get the IBF title over there in the UK against the Russian fighter that fought WBS. So I'm looking at that fight. Of course, I was looking at the fight over the weekend for the WBO title. Does anybody know if Garcia is still the WBA champion after the Tank fight? The WBA, you know, they be wishy-washy.
They're wishy-washy. It depends on who you have dinner with. You buying drinks.
You gotta be. But I'm saying, but right now, if you look at just 130, that whole landscape come in and make a name for themselves compared to 135 where everybody's gunning from one dude. And it's like I'm not about to waste my time with that.
Right. No, I feel you. Esme, Nika, what y'all got for the champ? What y'all got?
I just put a coughed up in my mouth. Sorry. I don't know. I'm on medication right now, so my head is just like. So I don't really have no questions.
Roddy Yogi says, "Spill the tea, sis." At Esme. Oh, what is she talking about? Oh, what is she talking about?
Oh, I said I'm not a fan of Serrano ever since she made that comment about Emilia Mercado wearing her bows for her fights. Because it's part of our culture. Like it's not like
it is part of the culture.
It's part of the culture.
Oh, so it was in her braids, like braided in.
Yeah,
her boat. See, yeah,
and her and her squad, like her whole team was
like it just wasn't.
Amanda
she be getting reckless time with the mouth, but like I respect her for her boxing skill, but I don't really get down with that all that mess.
Did she say it on her Twitter or something? Because I think her manager
Yeah, he's
he's the one that runs that. He talks shit from her page.
Yeah, he does.
So
It probably was, but she didn't respond.
Because he's very inappropriate.
That wasn't me.
Hold on. Let me add on to that. Shout out to my man Rick McGarry. You know what I'm saying? He be talking shit.
Yes, Rick Milligan. Yes.
He be talking like Rick. We know that you was talking shit from Jose Page, Rick. You know that. Them sentences be too proper. They be too proper. Them sentences, Rick. We know that's you, Rick. Rick be out there doing Kevin Durant. He be out there talking about the Regis like Regis ain't nobody ducking you.
Yeah.
That's Rick.
That's funny. That's funny. Somebody said Amanda's kicks were fire. They're Jordans, like her coach's name. They're heavy.
Those are one of my favorite Jordans.
And not comfortable.
They're not fighting shoes.
They're not fighting shoes. Jamel, are they fighting shoes? Y'all had Jordans back in the day. Are they fighting shoes? They're heavy as fuck.
My big bro, Lamont Peterson, he fights. He was fighting on. If you go back and look at when he fought Danny Garcia, he was fighting on Kobe's. And I asked him, I said, why you keep fighting? Like, no, he'll fight and train in Kobe's. But I'm like, yo, bro, they just call it on my feet. Whatever, that's shit.
I know those Jordan ones; those are not comfortable to fight in.
I'm gonna shoot some shade. You're gonna wear Jordans like your coach's name. That's like wearing your man's face on your shoe, your tennis shoes. I'm just saying.
Shout out to my bro, no Nito. I see the hey, no Nito. I'm trying to get back in, bro. You know how we are in our 30s.
he told you right
about it. No
Nito.
Talking about it.
That's my guy.
He got his lick back from Kyle.
Nah, I love Nonino. Nah, I've been a fan.
Oh, he's badass. Absolutely.
I never got to tell my man Nonino this. Like, I've been a fan of him since he was out there sleeping dudes on HBO days. On HBO,
yep.
Like, through the bad dudes. Like, that's like, I love that hook, and I love even when he came back. Like, matter of fact, he's actually another reason why I want to come back. I seen like Nonino came back. And like, people thought he was done and everything, but he out there knocking champions out, winning belts still. How many dudes fought the monster twice? You know what I'm saying? So like,
right.
So like, Nonito's a real
the World Super Series Ali Trophy. I was just oh my god.
Yeah, he's fighting everybody. That's what I'm saying. In those series, you gotta fight top caliber.
Yes.
There's no. I gotta fight this tough fighter this next time around, but my next fight maybe I'll do a tune-up. Now you gotta fight whoever is lined up, you know what I'm saying, that's next. But so Nonito Donaire is definitely one of my favorite.
He says you're in your 30s, I'm 40, bro. But you know what? Being in your 40s is not a bad thing, okay?
No, it's not.
Listen,
it's the new 30s.
Yes, it is.
I'm not gonna lie. My dream is to eventually be like, if I come back, be like a Bernard Hopkins when he out there still putting, still schooling you through left and right. That just, what I mean? So, listen, 40 is the new 30, I guess. Like, shout out to my man Nonito, though. But man, my man was out there fighting everybody. And
sure was.
Who's my man?
Still going strong.
Now, who's my man? He slept on HBO and he was shaking in the. I don't want to put nobody on blast, but what I'm talking about. My man was fighting and sleeping, but I'm like, oh, Nonito, bad dude, man. Leave him.
He is. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
My last words. I want y'all's last words. But my last words are: I'm gonna text you tomorrow because I'm gonna support my Micaiah. I still want to be a supporter, so I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Business.
We can get on the show. She would love to come back to the show.
Yeah. She's been on. Let's get her back on, and then yes, I definitely.
Can we speak on one of y'all guests? It's a terrorist. That's a terrorist. India Smith. India Smith.
India.
She was the best.
Look, India.
She is my. I don't know.
Naka loves India.
You know what? She's my Valentine.
We know why Naka. We know why Naka love her. Though.
She is my Valentine.
We know why Naka love her, but like.
When Micaiah said she gave her the business,
that's what I'm saying.
I was like,
that's why like when the Wilson fight, I was like, yo, don't sleep with no fighters, because like I don't care what they record look like or you don't know them. A fighter's a fighter. If they're a real fighter, they got some dogs.
No, but I remember when
she's
she
from my
fought
town. I
Krebs.
knew she was
I
gonna come
knew.
with it.
Yeah, no, but when she fought your fight at Krebs, I saw how much of a dog she was in there. When I saw that she was gonna fight Sulim, I knew Sulim was gonna get her ass beat, and she did. And I loved every minute of it.
Now when she
Let me
fought
go
Makai,
get her a Valentine's Day card. Now you can remind me.
I was losing it. I was losing it when she fought Makai, because like, yo, I'm like, Makai, yo, you can't get that brawling. You gotta box her at first. You
gotta box her.
You gotta break her down. You gotta break her down because she's
yes.
But like fighters like India Smith, I feel like with the right team behind her, she would get the fights that fit her style best.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
I don't like she's too young to be on that journeyman type level.
Yes, yes.
Get her.
Loyalty is wonderful,
yeah.
But then you got to kick in with the smarts and the brains. Like you got to be like, you know what? Is this a good move for me? I'm loyal to you and I'm there with you, but I need somebody that's going to take me here because this is where I want to go.
No, of course, yeah. So like somebody like even me and JC, we was like, yo, we had to fight like India Smith, we'd be good because we would know how to put her in the right. Because you know when she comes, she gonna fight. She's gonna fight regardless.
She's gonna fight.
She dug oh, that was so beautiful.
I didn't even
let me go get a Valentine's Day card. When
she had fought Makaya, I wasn't fully like, I thought it was a good test of Makaya in terms of see how she feels.
Yes.
But I didn't like the fight in terms of on India's side, like, because I felt like, yo, you're fighting out of your weight class. Because
and she will any weight class. It's not her decision. It's somebody else's.
But that's poor. That's poor management. But shout out to Lou DiBella. Like, I give Lou DiBella credit. Like Lou, a lot of people don't know Lou. This type of fight, his type of promoter, where like he take an L, he not just gonna just drop you, right? Because you see, he brought India back. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, and a week after she fought Sulim, I was in the gym. We were sparring because I had a girl from Australia that came to train with me, and we were in there. And here's India in the ring, like going like 8 rounds with dudes. And
I got a question.
Girl, you don't gotta do that.
Her six pack better than mine though.
I know, but I have a question, Jamel. Do you think that when Lou brought her back to fight Sulim, that they thought Sulim was gonna beat her?
Absolutely.
Or maybe trying to.
It was a setup,
you know, trying to get Sulim out.
And it backfired. It backfired.
I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna be real like with the business part of it. Like again, when I was saying about India Smith, her record looks like
is upside down.
An opponent's record. So like, if anything, I know what Lou was doing because like I said, he had plans for he had plans for Sulim's career. But like, if you look at it, he was using India as a measuring stick. Because he came to me, he was like, listen, I seen how she did with Makaya. Let me see how how Sulim handles. That's how it is in the business. Like, if anything, he brought her back.
I knew Sulim was gonna get her ass beat.
You don't want to waste that money.
No, listen, he knew she was a good fighter. He knew she was gonna come to fight, and he was like, "Yo, if I put her here against a fighter, I know she's gonna push my fighter, and I can get a better vision to see where my fighter's at." So it wasn't a thing like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw India Smith in there because I know Sulim can beat her" type shit. Nah, he was just basically saying like,
"Yeah, you gotta measure your goods."
I'm gonna throw it in here, and I'm gonna see how it works out. So he had no favorites in that fight. He basically said, "Yo."
He knew it was gonna be a good fight.
He needs to snatch up India. He needs to snatch her up.
I was so glad it was in New York because she got her ass beat in New York. But that's what you get
I'm not even gonna speak on that.
I am. Okay, that's what you get when you start.
Michael was sick. She ain't sick no more.
Yeah, I got a cough. My mom gave me all these cough drops. No, but when you start being messy online and doing things that don't have nothing to do with boxing, you start to. I'm speaking. All right, when you start doing things online, being messy and stuff like that, and they have nothing to do with boxing, then your career starts to like. That's what happened when she started fucking with me. She lost like 3 or 4 times.
That's true.
Listen.
I don't like
fucking with like
Listen,
You're
hold
right.
on,
Stop
listen.
fucking with me, bitch.
Listen, let's talk boxing. Anybody talking trash to you outside the ring and got nothing to do with it. It just the better fighter just wins. You get a lot of fighters that just talk shit all damn day, but they still out here.
No, but I'm not even talking about her talking shit. She do messy stuff
You
online.
speaking on You speaking on karma. You speaking on karma. Catch that's what you speaking on. You speaking on karma.
Well, no,
I
I'm
mean,
just
Karma
saying,
is a fat
no,
bitch
but
and
I'm
she
just
hungry.
saying, like, if you're a boxer, I feel like you should not insert your things into like messy stuff online that you don't that have nothing to do with boxing. You know what I mean?
Like I don't speak on anything unless I know I can back
I'm
it
not
up. So
getting
if
into
you
that.
keep
I'm not
talking
getting into
about it,
that. I'm not
I know
getting.
that
I'm
you're
not.
outside, I'm
I hear
here.
you though.
But
I hear you
not
though.
all people are like that.
I'm just speaking on the fighters. I don't get into that person. But
Please.
who fought over the weekend? Oh, Sky, you my homegirl, but Makai looking at you too. I'm just saying.
Go get that.
I love Sky
Man,
too.
Makai,
I love
well,
Sky
yo.
too.
No, I saw JC online talking shit.
Oh, they
I
mad.
love
Yeah.
Sky, but she's getting a lot of criticism right now because the style has not changed. I've known Sky
what
since
part?
the amateurs.
for
We
style
fought
or-
her. We've sparred her. I love Sky, but I'm just saying
Not
things
everybody
gotta
put out for the
change.
pros.
It's been listen.
Things gotta change.
Listen. We only in February, and Sky got too many baggage on us, but we gonna keep it like. It's been a rough year for Sky so far, yo. In and out the ring, but it looks.
Marquise said she was meh.
Meh. She was
meh.
Meh.
No, Marquise.
I saw JC. Y'all saw some food
nice.
there. Y'all saw
Marquise, you
food
being
there.
nice, but I'm just saying that my fighter, she went all that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna tell you like this too. Both of y'all, Micaiah wants to fight. Even she wants to fight Amanda Serrano one day too. That's the type
She'll
of
beat
she
her
is.
ass.
Sure.
All the
She'll
smoke.
beat her ass.
All the smoke.
So when
Hey,
is
Jamel,
Micaiah gonna start calling some of these people out?
Now we trying to get it now. Like you get back on Twitter, girl. You gotta get back on Twitter.
They
Yeah.
got.
Whatever it is,
Micaiah's
you
so
gotta get
humble.
back on Twitter.
She gotta get on Twitter, yeah.
But
You
yeah,
post on
she's a
Instagram
humble
ain't doing
girl.
it now. You gotta get on Twitter in the conversation. Like,
Jamel, where can we get some Micaiah's hoodies though?
on that, I got you.
FT, what is it?
Nah, he made my FTWR. That's my guy over there.
Oh, he has them? Okay.
They make
Send us
my
the
stuff
info.
too. They make my stuff too. So yeah, I got you guys. But yeah,
Send us the info. We'll pay for that.
I tell Makai, I said, listen, boxing different today. You gotta be vocal. You don't gotta be like for me, like I'm like, y'all know me. You don't gotta be a trash talker, but you gotta be vocal and let people know, like, listen, congrats and all, but I'm gunning for you. I'm gunning for you.
It's like, look, this is her
Pull
new
it out
campaign.
because she's humble.
Her new
I know she's a
campaign
humble
needs
girl.
to be
Pull it out.
Krebs coming for the belts. Krebs coming
Oh no,
for the belts.
I'm gonna get I'm gonna get it started.
So that's
Nike
the slogan.
could be the PR.
Krebs.
Nike's
Yeah.
the PR.
I'm good at those slogan things. Krebs
She really
coming
is.
for the belts.
She really is.
But Krebs just has talent. Like she's got so much talent.
she
And she has no fear.
It'd be easy for her.
She
once-
is tough and strong.
No, listen, she could fight at 115 all the way up to 130 right now. That's just because because she works that hard, but when she puts that size back on, like she still carries a good punch. So like she wants to fight everybody. We already told Lou DeBella. Listen, Lou, I think she gets this belt. We're gonna work on going up the divisions, and whoever's up there, 22, 26, whatever, that's how she wants. So
we got in a lake in Germany, freezing cold with water moccasins. She is real. Reminder of that. She and we got in there, and I was like, oh my God. Yeah, so she's a real one. She really is. She's a real one. She is.
Well, I just want to tell Jamel something really quick.
Yes, tell him. Yes.
So you fought a friend of mine, Hector Velasquez, in like 2015.
Oh damn!
Let me tell you.
Hey.
So Hector, I mean, my husband and I would go to his gym down in Tijuana, and from what you're still one of the fighters that he loves to he liked watching. Like he would always, every time he knew you were fighting, he would watch your fights.
Hector. Listen. I'll tell you that story. Listen, shout out to Hector. Matter of fact, you seen time I give him all the praise in the world. People don't know. I was supposed to fight on Showbox that card, right? Listen, this is like I'll probably show you. I'll probably share the photos with y'all again because I still got the photos. I probably on Facebook, but like I'll never forget. During the weigh-in, this is also shout out to Al Heyman. They saved the fight. But the weigh-in, the dude up with the fight, it came in like over plus 10 pounds heavy during the weigh-in. They
10,
called
10 pounds, you said?
they over. It was sounding
Wow.
crazy. Like you could look at him and tell him he ain't been in the gym at all for the fight.
Shit.
So he came in heavy, and I'm thinking like I put the fight on Showbox. It was be my Showbox debut, and I never forget they call in Hector the day of the weigh, like after the weigh-in, the day, and he flew in that same night. They went and they basically let me rehydrate, but I guess they made it to the fight to like 140 because Hector was coming in. He wasn't scheduled to fight me, and he came in and he basically gave me an opportunity to just get in the ring and showcase my talent and don't get me wrong, I've been following Hector too because Hector, a lot of people know Hector fought Manny Pacquiao back in the damn
Bobby Pacquiao, yeah.
Yeah, he fought them back in the 90s. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Staples Center, yep.
Like in 93, I was in the third grade. Like, so like Hector, so like I always got I never discredit or disrespect any fighter that step in the ring because I'm like, listen, it takes a lot for anybody to get in the ring, and then like for Hector to be like, okay, let me get on the plane and I'll be there tomorrow and get in the ring, and then we go the distance. Like, he cut me and everything, but like, Hector, shout out to Hector, and he a good dude. I didn't know he was a fan, but like I love him even more now. But like, yeah, I remember I always give love to all the fighters that I fought, even if I lost to them. You know what I mean? It's all love.
Yeah, nothing but good things to say about you. He always has. So
tell him I might come back there.
I will let him know.
Come back, you know what I mean? That's my guy.
He's like, I'm back.
I'm glad I got to speak to you because, like I said, a lot of things I've been holding in. Like, I will say this, I wasn't feeling. I mean, Lamont Roach, my guy. Don't get me wrong, but I wasn't feeling when the last fight in the zone. They always trying to throw my name in the mix. Like,
yeah.
And they always bring up that one round that I got hurt. Like, y'all want to bring up one round? Like,
it's like, what about the rest of the rounds? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, we would love it, but Jamel Herring retired. So I'm like, y'all want to just talk trash. Like, I won't come back and,
reconcile.
I keep playing with my name. That's how I said about Chris Colbert. Y'all know me. I don't talk trash, but like after my last fight, he's gonna have on Twitter.
I jumped into that side.
I'm like, you should be talking, brother. Like, we seen your last fight too.
Yeah, he had some nerve. He had some fucking nerve.
Yes.
Now, but like I said it like this: where you at, Chris? Because right now I'm in the gym, but you still out here eating cake.
Oh, you hear that, Chris? Okay.
What's the excuse though on that one? Like, you out here shadow boxing with your little brother around the Christmas tree.
Okay, I like that. Fighting words. Let's go.
And the sad thing about it, like, I was cool with Chris. Like, I remember, like, this is when I was still training with like AB and all of them. This is like again 2015-ish, 2014. We went to the gym that he used to train out out in Brooklyn. It was all love, but some of these cats they start feeling themselves and they run up with the mouth. And I'm like, yo, if you're gonna speak, I'm gonna speak back to you. But like, people like, Jamel, why are you talking to him like this? Is not your character. Nah, it ain't my character. But if you come at me sideways, I'm bringing it back. So it don't make me. I'm not the bully, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let you just like say whatever.
Crazy, say whatever.
He waited to.
But you know what? Everybody on Twitter jumped on him that day.
They killed him.
Yeah,
they killed him. They hopped on his ass.
Yeah, that's true.
He better stick to his OnlyFans.
OnlyFans thing, right?
He worry about excuse my lane. He worry about my lane. He out here pushing P and laying pop. Bro, get your ass back.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He genuine, I guess. I don't know what the fuck up with him.
So I don't know about y'all, but I gotta be up at like 5:30 a.m. because we in selection camp. And next Wednesday on the show, I'm gonna let y'all know who's on the team, who's our new super duper stars, on the team USA. I would definitely do that.
USA. I gotta ask you a question.
Okay.
One question, Christine, because me and JC always ask us like,
okay,
my man Raheem.
That's my guy.
I love him. I respect him. But when you get to that business side of boxing, I try myself like, hey, when you gonna come? When you gonna turn pro? But like, nah, shot like, I'm not gonna knock any man chasing any dreams. So if he out there doing this thing trying to go for the Olympics,
he does have the dream to go to the Olympics,
you know what I
and
mean? It's crazy.
he's already won 2 golds.
That's
Men's worlds, continentals.
But
so he's on the fast track.
That's good. That's good. But like I said, I wish him the best. Christine,
Yes.
I gotta actually get back into I'm out there to show these kids and guys some love in USA boxing.
I'm gonna tell him you said what's up tomorrow.
That's where it starts at. That's why I was telling kids even
it's where it starts.
I'm like, yo, if y'all want to go pro, yo, build your resume. Like it's a job.
Yes.
Build your resume as an amateur.
Absolutely.
Y'all see these kids, they're not doing 20 plus fights before they fight for a world title. Now they fighting in like 10 fights and they going for world title. So you're like, yo. But they have a resume. They have
absolutely. They have 200 and 300 amateur fights.
Yeah, so that's why.
And internationally, they've won gold medals. It's like people have to do their research before they start. Oh, he's pro. He only has 5 fights. This guy has 20.
That's why we put Micaiah Krebs on the fast track. I seen when I was scouting her, I see that she won a bronze in the worlds, and I'm like,
yes,
yo, her style's already fit.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. So that's when we went to Ilan Ude, which was in Russia, and there was so much cheating and so much shit. So 6 Russians won the gold. So for her to win the bronze, that says a lot because they were not letting us pass through.
That's how you
with all the politics.
You know how it goes. The same thing, like the same. But that answers your question about the. I'm not trying to discourage a man Serrano and like that, but that goes to show you how it is when you go on foreign territory.
Yes.
You gotta really be a dog sometimes. You gotta be a dog because if you look at every country that hosts the Olympics, they miraculously get like at least 3-4 gold medals from that country in boxing alone. And it's hard in boxing.
Yep, it is. There's the politics involved.
China, the UK, it was racking in all way Olympics in China, 2012 Olympics in UK. All these guys, the Luke Campbells, Anthony Joshua's, and all these guys. So you gotta watch where you go on foreign territory, especially the amateurs also.
And I'm not just saying this. When I saw Makai, I was like, this girl's special. Nobody knew who she was. She was quiet, very humble, stayed to herself. And I was like, this girl, y'all better watch out for her. And she sure did show out. She sure did.
And she is a humble person. She seems so nice.
She's very humble.
You want to talk to her. Like, you want to get to know her because she's so chill.
Getting to know her is amazing.
It's crazy. Her, honestly, and in terms of fighters, I thought about just now. Her and Sinisa Estrada are the only 2 that's been like really like behind in terms of like trying to make a return. So I always give them respect, but I love them both.
Yeah, Makai at the time when she was in camp with us, she didn't like hang around any of the boxers. I mean, like honestly, she and I were talking the whole time, because she's very mature, very spiritual, very humble, and immediately I was like, this girl, she gonna do something.
Yeah. But
she loved her mother, respected her mother,
Oh no! Shout out to Deb. Deb don't play. Deb called me to check me a few times. Hey. And I put the magic hat on. Like, listen. This is what we're doing, Micaiah. We gotta be patient. The amateurs is different from the pros. Like everything has to be, timing. It's all about timing. But I'm just glad we finally got her there, and I'm
glad she's with y'all.
I'm more happy because again, like I'm still early stages as a manager, and I'm just happy that like she put her trust in me and JC to like.
But you knew what you wanted as a fighter.
Exactly.
And I think that makes a big difference.
And that's why I enjoyed my last camp. My last camp I did with her, and I got to see and work with her myself. And I would go like Manny Robles, who would he would have the girls spar at like 12 on sparring days, and then like I would spar at 1, but I would go there to see Micaiah just develop and work. Like, yo, this girl's she's a bad girl, and she's gonna do.
She is.
But Christine, I'm gonna let you go though, Christine. We could be here all the time.
Oh my God.
Okay, so tomorrow are the last test matches. So it's a big day. It's a big day.
Listen, we're gonna have to reschedule this again because we're
gonna do it again.
I have to give you that first announcement. I will come back, so I'm like, listen, this is what we're doing.
We're gonna do it again. Absolutely. I
Nike,
appreciate you.
stay up on Twitter because you a bully.
I'm not a bully.
Nika,
Don't say that.
Nika,
Do not
no,
put that out
I'm
there.
gonna
I'm
give you the conch, Nika. What you gotta say? What's your last words?
Yeah, what's that word, Nike?
Okay, so my last words is, first of all, I'm not a bully. I defend myself for people who try me.
Oh, that's
not being a bully.
Yeah, you do that.
And I don't let it, don't let it go.
You do
That's
that,
not me being a bully.
keep going. She keep going. I'm like,
yeah. Then
like,
don't start with me.
like,
don't start with me.
Get off of Twitter.
But anyways, those are my last words. Thanks to everybody that came in the chat, supported tonight.
Now she don't want to hear me. Now she don't want to listen to me.
Valentine's Day is coming up. You want 20% off and free shipping from Manscaped. Use the code WCIW. Okay?
Absolutely. Esme, what you got, girl?
Just I'm gonna be checking for that hoodie, and I'm gonna order one because I'm definitely
I'm ordering one. Yeah, let me know
all the time.
I'm gonna send a link to Christina. I got you.
Yes, and I'm gonna text you tomorrow because I want to support my girl again on her next fight.
Now we'll get it. Now we'll schedule it. Again, like right now for Micaiah, we're looking at May now. Michelle Lopez, he's coming up. I just got a deal with one of my new fighters. Shout out to my man Jordan Panton. He's
Jordan Panton.
Yeah,
yes.
We just
yes. Okay.
I just signed him, and I just
congratulations.
I spoke with my man Marshall Kaufman. We just locked him in, so he's probably coming back. He's coming back April 7th. So yeah, so I'm working. Like I'm handling my business. I'm taking care of my fighters at the same time.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you all to my girls. Love y'all. Jamel, thank you so much. To the chat. Y'all. We love to love you. This was a great show. We're gonna do it again.
Oh yeah,
we'll see y'all next Wednesday.
We're gonna ride the wheels full off.
Absolutely.